I never wear makeup.
You're wearing purple hair.
You are wearing purple hair, that's
purple
true.
Hair. It actually used to be more purple 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Still pretty purple, though.
It is still pretty purple. It's starting to turn light.
La
lavender.
Yeah, it'll fade into. It's supposed to fade into like platinum blonde, like a silvery platinum blonde.
Mm.
Ooh, fancy.
So we'll see how that looks.
I look like a hobo.
So over the last week, I have gotten 2 offers on the house,
Nice.
both of which backed out on us.
Oh.
And seen 5 separate houses, and had Halloween, and still managed to work and try to clean the house and everything else. So things have been interesting.
Congrats.
Need to find time to continue unpacking. Sorry, go ahead.
I was saying, congrats.
Say the only exciting thing I did was play a 10-hour D&D stream on Saturday.
That sounds like a lot more fun.
I went to the Renaissance Festival.
Oh, nice.
Isn't it?
I'm so sad we couldn't make it.
Huh?
Isn't it fun?
The Renaissance Festival?
Yeah.
Yeah, I go there all the time.
I got a job offer to sell clothes there.
Ayo.
So next year I'm gonna spend 3 months just
at the Renaissance Fair.
Yeah.
Nice.
I want to perform there eventually. I don't know what I'd do though.
We've always been too far away.
They'll find something for you.
That made me look slightly less homeless. Just covering up my eye bags.
Slightly less homeless. Let's show the audience. Boop, there we are.
Well, they'll see a dot on my chin.
Spooky, scary.
Skeletons and shivers down my spine.
Cameras are working, cameras are working. Okay.
Yahoo!
Ooh.
Wait, no! Stop it!
Cat.
No, she's doing that thing where she'll like get into the pouncing position and just stare at me, and I don't know why.
You are the prey.
I'm gonna get you.
Just stop.
I'm gonna get
Lay
you.
down. But I was just like, every time she does it, I'm like, no. I'm literally just sitting down. I'm not even like waving something in front of you.
You are the prey. All right. Well, hi everyone. It's been 2 weeks since you looked at me. Ha ha ha. That's not how that song goes. We're back. And we did technically have another show since we've been back, but this is the one I'm excited about because it's Vampire the Masquerade. No one tell Felis. It's hi, we're here, and we have a wonderful vampire story to tell everyone, and why don't we just do like we normally do and go around the table and introduce each other. So dramatic zoom in from Kay. I'll go ahead and start it since I'm talking. Hi, I'm Rindis, Party Life Games. I am playing Sorka O'Doyle, the definitely not La Sombra, wink.
But you don't have to say that anymore because now the Sombra are part of the Camarilla, so you're fine. It's
Yeah.
like way easier to infiltrate now.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't like talking about it in the circle.
That's very true.
So
Yes.
definitely not La Sombra, wink. We'll kick it up to Cadence.
Watching the makeup tutorial going on.
I've just decided that that's just what I'm gonna do for Delia because I got home from work and then did schoolwork and then FaceTimed my cousin and then did
How
just
dare you do schoolwork?
I
This
know.
is way more
I
important.
hate it.
And talk
I
to your
hate it so
cousin?
much.
Dang.
I mean, who talks to family? Weird.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes.
I was gonna visit Philly, so
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Yeah,
which run fair did you go
I'm
to?
introducing myself.
Yeah, we're doing introductions.
Oh, sorry. We're bad at this.
Yeah, speaking of family, I currently live in my son's basement. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Gosh. Find myself. Oh, yeah. I'm playing Miss Tanya Beaujolais. Not a caitiff. Definitely, I have a clan. Yeah. Wink.
Wink.
Yeah, I can be found on Twitter at Magdalene Blue. That's it. I'm bored. I'm in the basement.
Over to Kay.
hey, it's Kay. I am not in a basement. I'm on a third floor of a college apartment complex, in a living room, and I play Delia O'Doyle, the only when in Elysium Malkavian. And I'm mostly active on Instagram. You can find me there at KCL dot the letter N and then V. So it's KACIEL dot
USC.
NV. Sorry, I had to. The cat was climbing the curtains.
This cat is just a wild child.
She's insane.
Must be crazy time.
Yeah, it is. Every nighttime, she goes crazy, like at the important times when I'm actually doing stuff. And then she'll nap. And then right before it's time to go to bed, she'll start just going insane again.
That's how it works.
Yep.
Well, in any case, I am your lovely storyteller for this evening. You can find me on all the socials at Reestragan. And we will be playing Vampire the Masquerade this evening.
You also see
5th
Shay.
edition.
Oh no, Shay.
I was being patient. It's fine. Hi everyone, I'm Shay, and tonight I will be playing Lucia, the definitely not a gangrel who eats other vampires. Don't worry about it. That's me.
All right, now take it away, storyteller.
All right, so last time we left off, we were talking about potentially how to protect a shipment that is coming in for the prince, because you were all tipped off that there's something coming in, and you're not exactly sure what it is, but there's definitely some Egyptian artifacts coming in on a boat. And you were told by your pack priest that to make yourselves look good and increase your standing in the city, you should probably like rummage through everything and get as much information as you can, while at the same time protecting the shipment so that you can kind of get credit for it as well. So you're simultaneously spying and trying to get credit for everything at the same time. So that is where we will start off. I don't believe we have the New Haven built yet. So we are still at the warehouse down on the dock.
Were we
So,
building a New Haven?
Yeah, I thought you were going to work on that.
I mean, I have.
You walked in and were like, "Oh,
No, we were going to. Oh yeah. We were going to do something else. Sorry, 2 weeks off. It does that to a brain. Yeah, we were going to make it not ugly, at least, because if this is going to be our meeting spot, it has to be presentable. But for now, it'll suffice. I'm just not happy with it.
We are Sabat, but we do have standards.
Exactly. We may be monsters. We're not just not,
Or at least posh monsters, right?
Exactly.
All right. So as the sun dips down below the horizon and all the monsters come out for the evening, our camera will head over the Ben Franklin Bridge and then down towards the waterfront, where you will all be meeting up before this mission that you have.
Would you like rouse checks?
Yes, why not? I don't think we went right from last time or anything. We didn't cut off in the middle, so why don't we do that?
Okay, then never mind. Because we had ended after Kay and I murdered a guy, and we were back at the warehouse.
Right.
Okay, so we're not.
So I think that was a good place to end it. I don't think that. And you also have your captive. We almost forgot about your amazing captive that is currently staked.
I just don't care about him.
Poor Nathaniel.
Yeah, there's a lot of feelings about that guy.
He's so sad you don't like him, Delia.
He's an anarch. Who cares what he thinks?
Okay.
Can you get off my makeup bag, Queen?
Yes, Queen.
All right, so let's get some browse checks from everybody.
I thought you said browse checks. I was like,
Browse
okay,
checks.
I'll
Got
search.
two. We're gonna browbeat you.
I'll move this, Queen. Don't worry. If you want to, you can sit on my lap. Or you can go inside a bag.
And be sure to call out your successes and failures.
Is that
I
a
don't know what I
success? That's
did.
a success.
Aren't you a success?
I failed.
So
I
the
also
O'Doyles
failed.
are hungrier.
No. The O'Doyles get hungrier. Tanya and Lucia do not. That's fine. It's fine. I'll need to go drinking soon.
See, I feel like Bagger's kind of OP because I can literally just be like, I'm gonna go grab one of my bags out of the fridge. But that's kind of why I took the whole, like, resources and stuff so I can have a constant supply.
Exactly. You took a thing specifically for that, so you can have that set up for you.
It's really good for lower generation vampires. Not so good for
Right.
higher level vampires.
But also because I have Methuselah's Thirst, so I don't ever want to, like... I need to always keep it down because I always will have that one.
It's so funny because Methuselah's Thirst was something totally different before 5th edition, and every time you say that, it throws me off.
I'll just say I do have to drink Vampire's Vitae. Would you rather me say that every single time?
Yes. I've decided.
Cool, I'll say that.
So wait, you actually do have to drink Vampire Vitae then?
To get it all the way down.
Yeah, to slake it.
Oh, that's okay. So that's the difference, is to fully slake your thirst. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, I remember something. So basically, what it was before 5th edition was you could only drink vampire blood, kind of like Shay's character.
That's I have the prey exclusion.
Blood leech. Yeah.
Right. So it used to be that Methuselah's, because they were so old, you know how after a certain generation you can no longer be a bagger, you actually have to drink from a human, or you can't get like nourishments from animals and stuff like that.
That's still a thing.
Once you get up to a high enough blood potency, you get to the point where you can only feed from kindred because their blood is more potent.
Yeah. It's just in order to fully slake it, you have to drink from a vampire.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. So how do we find each of our lovely vampires this evening?
I am sitting on a couch using a pencil to take dirt out of my nails, like I'm doing right now.
I
Doesn't that not defeat the purpose?
And now it cleans it.
I'm cooking filet mignon.
Pourquoi?
Sorga is sitting on the couch as well. She probably seems annoyed by her growing hunger. Do we have a plan for tonight?
Do we?
Do not believe so.
Well, I do believe I had discussed making some calls. So if one of you wants to volunteer to hold the receiver, I can start asking around to bring in some help, and we can set up our watch on the docks. Be ready for when it's time to act.
My hands are currently full.
You see that?
As a man.
Very
Believe
busy.
it or not, you're only holding a nail filer on one hand.
It's a pencil, actually.
You're only holding a pencil in one hand.
Yeah, but I'm using the pencil to clean the other hand.
Well, what's your other hand full of?
Dirt.
Do we even want to know why your hands are full of dirt?
You want to know why they are?
I asked, do we want to know?
We took care of a problem earlier.
Brutus.
Dog comes like from up the stairs, trots over to you and flops down.
I lean down and I pet his belly. Who's the best
Oh, he
boy?
rolls over and like wiggles his whole body because his tail won't go.
Oh, the best boy. I have a present for you. Here's filet mignon.
You're giving the
As soon as you like present him with food, he like immediately flips up and is like looking at the food.
Sit.
He sits down.
Speak.
He barks. Woof!
Okay, here you go.
As he takes it out of your hands, he immediately runs over to the corner so nobody else steals it.
You gave the dog filet mignon.
Yes.
It's-
Sorry, did you want to eat it?
No. I'm just appalled by the... You know what? It's fine. It would be wasted here otherwise.
Now my hands are full of mug. But you can put it on my lap, the phone.
I go get a phone.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I
you
zoned
go
out
get one of the burner phones.
So,
Yeah.
in character, zoned out for a few seconds. Did not get a call from my mother. So are you holding the phone?
No, somebody else has to hold the phone for
No,
me.
not
go-
you.
I go get the phone, I hold the phone, and I say to Delia, your lap is full, and I sit in her lap and hold the phone to sort of
Oh, okay. That's fine. I'll just continue drinking. Just don't get your hair in my tea.
So now you have a phone and a gangrel.
Oh wait, don't get my hair. Don't get your hair in my.
I start to recite the phone number to the first contact.
Dial.
I say another number randomly in between to try and
Okay,
throw
hang
you
on.
off.
Hang on. What kind of roll do I need to make to not get thrown off?
Just make a whisper roll. I believe it just rolls a 1d10.
Oh, a wits?
Whisper roll?
Whisper roll. Whisper roll.
Yeah, I was just gonna have you roll like a d10. It's the little d10 looking icon next to whisper roll.
Nope.
There you go. So you mess up the number.
And that's a 1 too, so do I even... No, that's a 2, never mind.
Okay, so brrr, Hello?
To whom am I speaking?
Who is this? Is this a telemarketer?
Yes.
Hang up the phone.
I hang it up.
I recite the same number again.
I entered the number.
I drink my tea. I drink my drink this time.
Okay.
It's like, I'm satisfied.
So who are you contacting? Just so we're clear, Red. Is it one of your specific contacts, or are you just like placing a call to the general underworld operator to see if anybody will take your job?
This is to the underworld operator to establish a middleman, because Sorcha's organization, she operates through proxies,
Mm-hmm.
and so to not tip off to the rest of the crime organization that there are vampires running it, she rarely makes an appearance, and only trusted people know. And so she's contacting just the anonymous organization that will establish it, and she is going to place an order. Just an observation job.
Can you get pepperoni on it too?
With extra cheese.
Don't misdial the number. So you dial the number correctly this time, and it's a woman's voice, and she says, "Yes, hello, how may I help you?"
I'd like to place an order for a large pizza to be delivered at the docks.
Of course. Level of delivery? How many pizzas would you be requesting?
At least 3. Extra cheese. And I'll give the, they're not like addresses, but whatever the like dock spot that the shipment should arrive at.
Mm-hmm.
Deliver it to the night guard and make sure they understand that it's already paid for.
Excellent. And would you like confirmation of receipt?
Absolutely.
Very good. We'll place your order now.
Thank you.
And the line goes dead.
You forgot to say pepperoni.
No, I didn't forget.
They don't need to be Italian. Okay. So they'll send 3 people down to the docks to kind of scout it out and get back to you, basically.
Those are my contacts then.
After I hang up the phone, I'm just gonna like swing my legs around and then lean backwards so my head's in Sorcha's lap, and I'm just laying on both the Doyles.
Okay.
She's not very a touchy person. You might not want to sit there.
You have 2 minutes for doing such a good job.
Yeah. I relax for 2 minutes. And then roll off.
After, say, 2 to 3 hours, you get a message that says they are all set. They'll let you know any changes that happen during like their time down at the docks. So they did say that, the boat could come in anytime over the next week or so. So you guys did get more than enough time for any kind of preparations that you might want to do. So did you just want to kind of fast forward things until the boat gets here, or did you have other things that you wanted to complete?
I need to go feed.
I
Alright.
don't
At some
need to
point-
feed, but I want to eat someone.
At some point, I'm going to Elysium.
All right, so we can do all of these things. So, Sorka, you're going to be a little bit more difficult.
Well, I have a herd.
Oh, that's true. I always forget you have a herd, too. Okay, we can definitely do that. I know Shay has an easy supply currently.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna. What I'd like to do, because I don't necessarily need to feed, but what I'd like to do is start like prowling the nearby areas and start picking out regulars. That and try to notice other kindred hunting patterns and just memorize them.
Okay, you can definitely do that. So Sorka, I think you probably reach out and get your limo driver to take you to your herd.
Yeah. There would be a art gallery showing going on, and that's usually where her herd likes to congregate.
Can I go?
Of course.
They can ask
Everybody
the
can
artist
go.
questions.
Yeah, everybody can go if they want. In fact, I imagine it's probably one that Sorka owns, which is why they hang around there. And so these are like the art yuppies and aficionados who think they understand what fine art is, and they usually like to pass and trade money between each other to buy art off of one another, or go to Milan and see the starving artists do their thing. But anyways, she's going to just host this art gala for the evening, like kind of take over, because she has it happen weekly, and she'll just find somebody who seems really interested in some art and is going to be like, I have an exclusive piece to show you. And so she's going to show them some art and then
It's
feed.
me. I was saying that was you. So, like, I have some exclusive art to show you. It's me.
Yes.
To me.
Wink.
I'm Mario.
I'm Chris Pratt.
It's me, Chris Pratt. Yeah.
Nuts.
Look, I feel like it's fine as long as he loves lasagna, right?
Basically.
Lasagna.
So, okay, so Isabella will be your driver for this evening. It is her turn. So one of your crew will swing by and pick up you and Delia.
And everyone else.
Lucia is going to head out on her own and do some scouting. Miss Tanya, where are you headed?
Probably gonna go to the tarot shop and just do some readings, earn a few dollars.
Okay. The closest ones to where you are probably on South Street. There's usually a bunch of like 2 or 3 that are down there. You could probably just like set up out front kind of thing.
They know me.
Okay, so since Lucia is kind of like closest to her current goal, are you going to stay right around the warehouse area at the docks where you are, or are you going to a specific place?
Shay, that's you.
Real quick.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to. I think I'm gonna do the thing where I start like in a small circle and then just go further and further out. Because we're still kind of new here, so I want to memorize what would be my hunting grounds.
Okay. Give me a... Like, are you trying to be stealthy about it, I assume?
Absolutely.
Okay, give me a... stealth and dexterity, and then a wits awareness.
Real fast. I lied. I'm actually not going to the art gallery.
All right.
How dare you?
Huh?
All right.
I said, how dare you?
I know.
There's my stealth.
Okay.
And I'm going to add one for smell, since I have a specialty in smell. But that'll be the last die, in case anything changes. Nothing changes.
Okay, so let's see here. Okay. So scouting right around the warehouse, it'll take you probably about an hour or so, jumping from rooftop to rooftop and kind of like hiding behind buildings and slipping into windows of abandoned warehouses here. And eventually you'll make out someone that is kind of huddled between where the dock is and the edge of the dock, kind of into the water. And you hear a kind of like slurping sound, and you can see somebody kind of perched on the edge.
I'll inch a little closer and see if I can pick up any. Or you're okay. And see if I can pick up any certain scent, like if they smell of like if they're like a fishy smelling nos, or if they smell more, or what, or if I can just get a general eye on them.
Do you have heightened senses?
Oh, you know what? Let me check. Heightened senses. What discipline is that?
That's Auspex.
Oh, I don't have all specs.
Okay. What about Eyes of the Beast?
I have Eyes of the Beast.
Okay. So you can activate Eyes of the Beast probably to get a better visual of this thing or person. Okay. Is Eyes of the Beast a rouse check?
No, that's free.
Okay. So as you activate your Eyes of the Beast, it's definitely somebody that is humanoid shaped, but you can see like a kind of like frill around the neck. The person is wearing like a wetsuit, and the frill seems kind of out of place. It looks like the top of like an old cape almost. Give me... an intelligence animal cat.
Is this a dog? Probably not. I'm going to willpower that.
And remember to announce your successes and failures.
That is only one success. I'm going to willpower that. Let's see. Where, do I have a willpower reroll button here? It doesn't look like it. 3 successes.
Okay. So with your successes here, it looks like it's probably like fin frills of some kind. So, being a gangrel yourself, you know of Mariner gangrel that have kind of sea animal traits from Frenzy. So instead of the normal animal traits that you would get, they get fish or like ocean creature traits instead.
Okay, so this is a fish gangrel. A fangrel, if you will. Alright.
Wouldn't you all technically be fangirls?
A fringrel?
A fingrel. Fingrel.
Pingrel.
Fringrel.
Pescangrel. I don't know. I'll workshop it later. This is probably actually what's going on in Lucia's head. Trying to coin this potential prey.
I love it.
So, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna like sit and watch and just watch their habits, and I'm guessing that this is probably where they come to feed. So I don't need to eat yet. So I'm just picking out. I'm picking out. I'm grocery shopping. That's what I'm doing.
I get you. So if you just sit and watch, after a minute or two, the gangrel will put the person back on the dock with the wound closed, and there's like a bottle that they kind of place next to them, and then they splash directly into the water.
They put a bottle next to him?
Mm-hmm. Looks like a bottle of alcohol.
Oh. I see what he's doing. I'm gonna name you Aquaman. Okay.
All right.
I continue my patrol.
Okay. So you continue patrolling. So let's go to the art gallery.
Art gallery.
Okay, so at the gallery, there's about 16 people there. It seems like a pretty good night. This specific exhibit is very popular.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're just going full Native American.
What happened? I'm not even looking.
Her,
Oh boy.
You're on
You're
mute,
muted.
Ted.
We can't hear any of that delightful conversation.
I was just laughing because I just was like, I need something on my nose, and then I realized it is much, much more bold than the rest of my makeup.
Just wait until your roommate gets back and sees you like this. They're like, back home
I won't
late.
get back until the morning.
Well, good thing my
Like, I
sister
think you
decided
missed your
not to
lips
come.
with that. Yes. So she did not come, and our lovely Miss Tanya decided to go her own separate ways as well.
Mhm.
So you're all kind of on your own.
Yep, and I have Isabella as my driver today.
Yes.
All right, then I'm gonna look for if any of the others are at the gallery. They all know they're supposed to be there because they kind of are on the deal that if they help hype up sales, that they have a chance of getting to enjoy the perks of being part of the herd, part of the entourage. So she'll see who showed up today.
Okay. So Isabella will actually let you out of the limo, and because it's your studio, you'll actually have your own parking spot, so she doesn't have to like circle around the city or anything like that. Um, there is an actual section of the city that is like art galleries. So we're gonna say you're on like the Chestnut Street kind of area.
I know that
So
street.
parking is actually very rare around here. So like the fact that you have your own spot is like kind of ritzy. As you walk in, let's see who shows up here. You'll see Stefan, Marla, and Johan.
Johan.
Yo,
All right. She'll go and see Marla and Johan. I imagine the two are perusing some art, and she'll walk up and say, "Are the two of you enjoying yourselves this evening?"
They look at you, and as soon as they see you, their eyes kind of light up, and they say, "Of course, Miss Sorka. We were just talking to these lovely people about the exhibit this evening." And you can see they both have like a small group around them. It looks like they were probably talking about the paintings.
Ah, yes. This is an exquisite piece. It is over 100 years old and had been painted back in the early days of an art academy here in Philadelphia. A very rare piece. If any of you are collectors, you would be very lucky to have it within your home.
So
And it is,
Yonan,
in fact, one of my sister's art pieces.
Okay. We'll say Marla. Marla actually turns around to the group and explains that this is the owner of the gallery, Sorka O'Doyle, and the exhibit is from her sister Delia. So they seem much more interested at that, and they actually get really excited when you explain what the piece is from. So they start asking about price and that kind of thing.
Because money is an arbitrary thing in this game, I'm gonna just say, can I make a roll to try and hype them up for quite a bit?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. So gonna do.
Are you using a power, or are you just trying to be social?
I am just going to lean. Actually, fuck it. This is my gallery. Of course, I'm going to use a power. I have awe on. All eyes on me. Everyone, look at how great I am.
All right.
So, I will do persuasion. Charisma, persuasion, and I do believe awe throws on the power.
Gives you a +1, I believe, right?
Yep, +1 there, and beautiful should give an extra 1 as well. Wait. Oh, nope. Wait, is it 1 or 2? I thought it was 1 for every dot, but maybe it's just 1. That will be 100 hunger one. That's a.
Well, thankfully, no bestial criticals.
Yeah. And then 3 successes, but I don't quite recall if that bestial 1 and then a 1 in my regular pool triggers something bad. I think it does.
Let's find out.
I think it does. I think rolling 2 1s is bad.
Yeah, generally.
Fucking buy it.
Now you wish I was there.
Not with the way your makeup is. Although, you know what? I probably could have played it up as the crazy eccentric artist.
Yep.
She's touched in the head, and that makes her art
Is-
great.
What is it? I was thinking like a lady with green hair. See, like, there's her face. That's her hair poking up. That's her little boa that she's
Okay.
wearing. Some pants. Her little pink shoes.
Sure.
Could also be a palm tree.
Oh, those Malkavians.
It's up for interpretation.
Bestial failure is a failed roll where at least 1 die in the hunger pool shows 1. Yep, so we're in for a bad time because I did have a bestial 1 in the hunger die.
What page is that, Glenn? Because I can't find it.
207 to 211.
The wording implies that it's only on a failed roll, though.
Is a failed roll. Okay, well then I have successes. I just figured the double 1s, like in most D10 systems, is bad. Yes, the roll has to be a complete failure. Well then I have 3 successes.
You win.
Hopefully. Hopefully these mooks don't roll better than 3.
I mean, you can willpower if you want.
I certainly can willpower, just not the 1, or not the 3 hunger die. I don't think I want to willpower 2 dice. I'm gonna see where my 3 gets me.
Right.
It looks like a toddler's painting.
Got your finger paints.
That's what I'm doing with my eyeshadows.
All right. So you get lucky because you're the one that actually initiates it.
Yeah.
So they get 3 successes and you get 3 successes.
Which means I win.
But because you initiate it, you win. So you just managed to hedge him out.
Good.
So nothing happens. They are in awe and are just enamored with your beauty. And immediately they start talking to Marla and Yonan, and they're like, this much, like they're just yelling out prices now.
Yeah, I want to.
And then, in fact, the rest of the people in the gallery are now like coming over to see what all the fuss is about.
Perfect. Once they're whipped into a buying frenzy, she's going to call over one of the attendants to take over, and she's going to usher Johan, and I already forgot what the other one's name is. This is how little I think of them. Marla. Johan and Marla into the back office, and we are going to celebrate, and I will feed. I will take a dot off of each of them.
Okay. And as we all know, the kiss, unless you are a very specific clan, is super pleasurable. So they're like, yes, please feed for me.
Yep. And it very much is this is a reward for making me money. And so it is very intense and passionate, and it fades to black, and she feeds off of both of them and gives them what they desire.
Very, very cool. So you can slake your thirst there.
Yes.
So hopefully no more ones in your...
Well,
your eating pool.
well, I didn't eat them, so
That's true.
I just flipped that over. There we go. So I still have one dot, but
There's always the chance.
there is always a
Okay.
chance.
Looks
So
a
let's go
little
over
better.
to Miss Tanya next, because Delia, I believe you're going to end up at Elysium, you said?
Not tonight, because I don't think
Okay.
the party's tonight. But I said I'm going to stay at the warehouse.
Okay. I was
But
just
I'm also going
I
to
was
stay.
thinking that you were staying at the warehouse to go to the Elysium. The thing about Elysiums is there's always, like, you always have access to an Elysium, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have a designated meeting time, but,
Mm-hmm.
like, you can go there to conduct
Well, because
business.
I had called Hoppy, and she
Mhm.
said that we were both going to go to whatever the like weekly party was, and I don't think that was today.
No.
So
The
that's
way
the time
that
I'm going to Elysium.
Right, I get you. The way that works is like every Saturday in the city of Philly, they have the actual like court, and that's when like everybody shows up. But just keep in mind that if you ever want to complete business with somebody, that you can go at any time, and that's what Elysium's for. It's like a sacred ground where basically everybody knows they can go and do business without actually getting attacked or injured in any way.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Hmm. Do I want to tonight?
Well, you think on that, and we are going to head to South Street. Miss Tanya, you are set up outside of a place called Mineralistic. It is a fantastic little shop on South Street, and it's not super crowded tonight because it's a. Where did we leave off last time? I think it was like a Wednesday or Thursday.
Something
So
like that.
it's not like a weekend day, so it's not super crowded. But there are always people down on South Street. So you can always find someone to talk to. And are you just out front doing readings for free? Are you out front just chatting to people?
I'm chatting. I'm gonna do readings for money. I don't do anything for free, if you don't mind.
Okay,
Not
so
that kind of a girl.
so let's see if you can get some interested patrons here. So why don't you give me a charisma persuasion?
Are you? I have the hardest time with my sheets and knowing what's what here. Charisma persuasion. My screen does not. Oh, is that what I did? Shame on me. There we go. There it is. That would be 2 successes.
All right. So you'll manage to get the attention of someone who will definitely sit down with you. How much are you asking for each reading?
Since it's the middle of the week, just 20.
Okay, yeah. They're definitely willing to pay $20 to get a reading. Because you're allowed to be out front of Mineralistic because you're kind of friends with the owner, I assume. You probably buy a lot of your supplies there and everything. So that being the case, they're willing to trust you, so they'll give you 20 for the reading. And then you gather more of a crowd, and they get more interested as the reading becomes more intense, and as you show more insights into this person.
Right then, you got the 3 of Cups. You need to gather with your closest friends. You need to create a group wherein you are being creative, if you will, to let loose and have fun, if you know what I mean.
I totally understand, and I agree. My friends are down the street at Fat Tuesdays right now. We're gonna have a great time.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be awesome. You should come after you're done reading.
Oh, I'd love to do that. Now, I will point out this last card in your spread here. It is the Two of Cups. It is the flow of love between two people. You might be meeting someone tonight that's going to be very special to you.
Oh, I'm really excited now. Let me get over there. And he quickly puts the 20 down and then like tips you an additional 10 and like runs off.
Excellent. Everyone loves love. Next.
And then eventually, because the more you do it, the more the crowd of people kind of gathers together because everybody wants to see and know what's going on. You'll slowly get more and more customers as the night progresses.
I do love the smell of money. And then eventually I'd go back to my coterie and do whatever it is we're supposed to be doing.
You could probably stock up on some supplies while you're down there too.
Yeah.
All right, so that brings us to Delia. What are you up to?
I don't really have anything I want to do at Elysium right now. I could just go and mingle and like get to know people. Also, I wanted to do two things. I wanted to see if because we're in a warehouse dock lot thingy thing. It's pretty inconspicuous. We might not be the only people who have thought that this place is inconspicuous, and I want to see if we have any neighbors.
I mean, neighbors as in other businesses or neighbors as in other vampires?
Either any like crime groups or any other coteries or.
And how are you going about this?
I'm literally just going and knocking on doors.
You're just like walking around?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Wandering, knocking on doors.
Do you do crime?
Yeah, just hello, is anyone home? And if not, I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. So you go up to a few different warehouses that are empty, and then you go up to the next one and you knock on the door and there's no answer. So you're just gonna walk right in?
I'm gonna slide it open and be like, hey, if anyone's here, I'm coming in.
So, I mean, first off, the door's gonna be locked.
I'll knock a few times.
There's no answer.
I will try to pick the lock.
Okay. Give me a larceny.
I don't have anything in that.
A larceny dexterity.
I like that you just go from 2 to 10.
Yep.
That's what Malkavians do.
It's true.
That is a one success with a crit fail in my thingy thing.
But you succeeded.
Yeah, as long as you succeed, you're okay.
Well, don't you have to like get more successes than you do?
So I was gonna say, what if she did succeed?
If she doesn't succeed, then that's where that in the hunger die becomes a problem.
Because I still don't know how the dice system works.
Okay, so this is gonna be fun. So, what is your derangement, Miss Malkavian?
Oh shoot, I don't know. I don't think we ever came up with it.
Now's a good time.
Yeah, right?
Would make sense. Okay, let me go to the book real fast, just because that has like specific ones. I want it to be something with like I suddenly just start seeing everything as like art, like a potential piece, in the sense that like I will literally like take out like my painting stuff and start painting on shit, or I'll like start destroying like a car because I think that the door will look nice as like a sculpture. But I
So
don't
the
know.
thing is, if you want to see things like actual like hallucinations that make you compel you to do your art, then that would be like schizophrenia, because you'd be actually like seeing and hearing hallucinations.
See, I don't think that's it. Hold on, because it could also be something related to when I don't think it would be schizophrenia specifically, but I think it would be something along the lines of hallucinations, because basically when she was kept for like the whole blood thing, they were just like in a room in complete darkness until they were needed, like 24 hours of the day, and then being in the dark for too long, obviously you start seeing things like going a little crazy, and I feel like it's something like that. Does that make sense? But let me see. Where is it with the Malkavian stuff? Caine? No, it's not. I remember seeing something that said like had specific lists of like things that can happen. It was like paranoia.
Okay, so
This,
which
that.
conditions can present with visual hallucinations? Psychosis. So that's schizophrenia, basically. Delirium. So this might be a good one for you.
Compulsion.
Syndrome that involves an acute disturbance of consciousness as well as the ability to sustain attention is caused by a myriad of medical conditions. Here, so I'm going to link this to you and let me know if this sounds right.
Yeah, could work. Because it says, because delirium and the Malkavian clan compulsion is delusion. So
Right. That's kind of why I felt
Yeah.
like it would fit pretty well for you.
Yeah, it works.
Okay, so you start to get the.
Can I also? I have a possible idea just for what could happen, but I don't know. That's what you decide. So never mind.
Okay.
Because I was gonna say, what if I start seeing, like, thinking I see the dude that we have captive, like, dart across, like he's trying to escape, and then I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go back.
So the thing is, though, you say your delirium makes you do art. So, like, I think what happens is when you go into this delirium state, like you're trying to pick the lock and you're trying to pick the lock, and you know how you get frustrated and very red faced when you can't do something that you really want to, and like you kind of get lightheaded after a while because you're concentrating so hard.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's that kind of thing where you're messing around with the lock and you're getting super frustrated, and then like you get like lightheaded and start seeing like flashes of light, and then like you turn and you focus on the flashes of light, and then you start to see like colors and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you start to see colors and stuff, you're like, whoa, and then you're like compelled, like you're immediately like, oh, this
Inspiration.
it's inspiring, right? So like now we need to like make art with the nearest thing. So like you start to grab some like mud off the ground, and you're now like smearing mud on the side of this abandoned building.
I want to try and rip the lock off the door. So I could attach that to the bottom of a canvas.
Okay. Give me a strength and brawl. And don't forget, you can also blood buff yourself.
No, because I have another idea. If not, no. This is a VCO fail again.
Is it so? You dip further into your delirium.
Okay, this makes sense. I want to take out my freaking gun and try and shoot the lock off.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm
Give me a dexterity and firearms, and keep in mind that you're like out of your mind right now.
Yeah,
So it's going to be significantly harder.
that's okay.
Raising money for her bail.
It's a complete failure. No, wait, there's a 9. But everything
So,
else, there's
yeah,
one
but a
success.
9 is not near enough, especially the condition that you're in.
Yeah.
So now you're randomly firing on
Wait, I
this
want to
dock.
willpower.
Okay.
Am I able to willpower when I'm like this?
You are able to willpower.
Okay. Hee-hee! This is fun. I like it. Okay. Let's see.
This is what happens when you let your sister out by herself. Keep that in mind.
I didn't let her out. She chose not to go with me.
You didn't make me go. Number of dice, I can re-roll 3 because I have 3. Ooh. 2 more successes. So 3. Still not enough.
Okay. So 3 successes. You shoot up the entire area, but also manage to shoot the lock, right?
Yeah.
So the lock comes down. You burst into the thing. You're seeing stuff everywhere. There are shining lights, shimmers, different colors, and you hear, "What the hell's going on?" And some shuffling of feet.
Would you like to be included in my art gallery?
You hear some yelling in the background. Somebody going, "Ah! Ah!"
I could use that guy in my new piece if you would like. I have a gun. I can get his blood out. We can paint it all over these walls.
So Delia, I am gonna need a dexterity and athletics roll from you.
Yeah, always good.
Just break into some rando's house.
That is a 1 success.
Okay. So you hear several bangs as guns start to fire from the other side of the warehouse. And you are hit with one of them. Hit with one of the bullets. So keep in mind that this becomes superficial damage because you're a vampire. But you take 4 damage.
I say, oh, that's no fun. You guys aren't creative at all. And I start shooting back at them.
Okay. So give me a dexterity and firearms.
I was just trying to say hello to my new neighbors. People, this is so rude. This is not a way to welcome. Oh my Jesus. Let's see. We got the one, but another bestial. Fail.
Why are you like this?
Okay, so you actually succeed, thank God.
Okay.
So Lucia, since you are kind of in the area, why don't you give me a wits awareness, because there's a bunch of random gunfire going off around the docks now.
Yeah, alright.
So you do manage to hit somebody. You hear, "Ah!"
How many people do I think I hear?
I was going to say, that's a really difficult question. You want to give me a wits awareness?
Yes. Oh no, I clicked the dots. Wits. Oh, that is all fails.
There's got to be at least 100 of them. There's 100 of these guys in this warehouse. For
okay,
sure. Definitely, it's got to be like an army in here.
Pew, pew, pew. All over the place. I'm like, oh, wow, we have lots of neighbors. That is well, not for long. You guys are gonna be dead soon, and then I'm gonna give your whole entire warehouse a makeover.
Okay.
Bitches, you are not fun. I do not like you guys.
So
Very
Lucia,
bad neighbors. Very bad neighbors. Oh my god.
you do hear gunfire, but you can't figure out where it is right away. So it's going to take you a while to actually find Delia over there.
I will. Yeah. Can I roll one more to see if I smell the scent of fear and blood?
Sure.
Nope.
Jeez.
Oh.
All right. I'll start trying to make my way to her.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just shooting everywhere until I'm out of bullets.
All right. So you just shot, so they're going to take shots again.
If they and if I run out of bullets, I will be hold on 1 second, and then I'll go try and run back to get more.
Okay, so I need a Dex and Athletics from you.
Can I get a plus since I know that they're there and that there are many?
No, you're actually getting negatives because you're super hallucinating.
1.
Okay, so they hit you, you take 4 more superficial damage.
Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Wait.
So how much superficial damage do you have?
I have
8 altogether, right? But like, how much health do you have?
I have 5.
Okay, so what happens is now that your damage is filled up with superficial boxes, it's going to start becoming lethal damage.
Lethal?
No, it becomes lethal
no,
first. So what happens is you'll have slashes in all of your boxes,
and
and then for 3 of the boxes, you should have
completely filled.
Yeah, like an X.
But if that gets completely filled, do I die?
So if you get filled with lethal, then it goes to aggravated, and if it's get filled with aggravated, you die. But the thing is, because it's filled with superficial, now you're going to start to take penalties.
Yeah,
give me just a second.
Physical. It says impaired.
Impaired.
Ruh-roh.
I think
Ooh,
it'll
I get to
automatically-
roll. Okay, hang on a second. This is gonna be fun.
What? Said it gets a roll?
Uh,
Dee, dee, dee. Hey, people in the chat, I know I'm seeing stuff. I won't get pluses to hit, but the worst that Reese can say is no. No harm in asking.
okay, F2 from all down as well. Impaired.
I love you guys. Stop.
Okay, so you have a broken limb or joint. So you make rolls at a -3. So we're gonna say you got shot in the elbow, and it like took out your elbow joint, so your arm's just kind of hanging there.
But
You got a little flippity floppity arm.
so with this, I think seeing my arm like that, I start literally seeing my arm like it's a fucking robot arm, and then I'm like, oh shit, that is awesome, and I do another shot.
Okay. So give me another roll.
I'm gonna leave after this. Don't worry. Hopefully. Because I do think seeing the robot arm is like, oh shoot, I want to add this to my mural, and then I just leave, like in the middle of this gunfight.
Okay, so you're not firing back. You're now leaving.
Well, I got 3 successes, but I was gonna fire once and then start leaving. I was gonna be like, pow pow, and then leave.
Okay, so hang on. Okay. So you fire back at them again. Because of like all the other crazy nonsense, you totally whiff this one. And you kind of like stumble out the door like wee. As Delia stumbles out the door, Lucia, you're actually gonna see her. Delia is stumbling out of the door, looking into the air like her pupils are like fully dilated, and her arm is hanging at a weird angle, and she's like holding a gun with her other hand, and she's like full of
Probably,
bullet
like-
holes.
Probably flopping the arm around too.
Yeah, okay,
What are you? Why would you knock that over? That is rude.
The cat got a bestial failure.
But yeah, I was gonna say, I guess that's in character, but
alright, oh man, this is a mess. So I need to clean this up and get rid of witnesses and make sure she doesn't wander off all at once.
do I see
Yes.
Lucia? Do I see her?
Probably not yet, especially since you're like trashed.
Do I see
You
3
are
of her?
tripping balls right now.
Do I see 700 of her?
No, not yet. You see lots of pretty sparkles, and you're currently following a rainbow. You're looking for a pot of gold at the other side.
Treasure. Ah, Lucky Charms! I'm gonna find a leprechaun with my robot arm, and then I'm gonna shoot him, and then I'm gonna drink from him.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
I wonder what leprechaun tastes like.
Kindred blood. Much better than kindred blood. That'll like give me the power of diablerie, but like without the like aura. It's so powerful. You don't even know. You haven't tried it before. Experiment.
Alright, she looks completely dazed, so I'm gonna say, Brutus, go sit on her. And I'm gonna go clean up this mess.
Okay, so give me a strength brawl from Brutus.
Yep.
So Delia, give me a wits awareness. That's you, Delia.
3 successes.
Damn, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
So
critical!
Queen.
so you actually recognize Brutus as he comes over to you, and you're like, Brutus! And he like tackles you to the ground.
He's wagging his
And
tail.
he just sits his butt on your chest.
He's happy to see you.
I'm trying. I throw the gun to the side and I'm like petting him and I go fluffy blanket.
So you're trying to pet him, and your arm is like this, but you're petting him with the other
Yeah,
hand.
one of them's like flopping, and the other one's like, hi.
Alright, I'm running into the house and kill the witnesses.
Okay, because they're already running out. So like, as they're running out, you're gonna like come face to face with one of them, who like immediately is like, ah, and starts firing. So give me just a second here. Give me a Dex Athletics, please.
Dex Athletics.
Three bestial fails in a row.
Oh, 3 successes.
Okay. So you basically pull like a Matrix, and you like move your head at the last second. He fires over your shoulder.
Cool. Does he smell like a mortal?
Please. Thank you.
Sorry, this gunfight is too loud.
She said, please. Thank you.
Does this guy smell like a mortal?
You can't tell from smell alone. You would need something like our perception.
Alright, I'm going to pop the claws out and try and cut his throat.
Okay.
Can't scream.
So popping claws is a full round action, so that's going to take you a bit, and I need a
Really?
rouse check. Mm-hmm. At least it used to be. Hang on. Aminosum.
Protean.
Kitty,
Yeah, that.
can you stop playing with that?
Hang on, I can post it. Yeah. Ah, no. I want to see it. Copy, paste, and
Yeah, some miniature weapons and things.
copy, paste.
Transformation takes one turn.
Okay, so while that's can I attack while it's transforming?
Yeah.
No?
Nope. So I need a rouse check. They would get an attack, and then it would be your turn again with the claws.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So let's do a rouse check. See if you're hangry. He's over there like, I'm eating my Pop-Tart. I didn't do all this.
Well, now I'm hangry.
Okay. All right. So you pop your claws. This guy sees these bestial claws pop out of your fingertips and freaks out, runs away. And it's like, oh, that's a monster.
Alright, mortal.
There are some other shots around him, though.
Stop staring at me, cat. Don't you pounce! No!
Oh, shoot. Alright.
Lower.
So you can still dodge. So give me a Dex Athletics, please.
Hey, you do not bite
4.
me. That's not good.
Nice. So there's like a hail of gunfire, and you kind of like jump forward and do that thing where you flatten your body in midair, and like it all flies past you without hitting you.
Awesome, awesome.
Okay. So now it's top of rounds, and you got your claws out.
Cool. I'm gonna try cutting the throat out of that guy who's running, and make my way in. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Okay. So give me
Can I see her
a
now?
strength brawl, and keep in mind when you do it, you get a +2.
Yeah. And I do aggravated damage to mortals.
You sure do.
Wait, that's
Well,
not right.
Tia, be careful. There are like 100 people in there.
I have way more dice than that. It did not roll on my dice. Did it -2? Let me try that again, sorry.
No problem.
Extra dice, 2. Why is it... It's subtracting dice for some reason. Oh, I have to put in a plus, don't I? No, wait, I can't enter it. It just says select extra dice. Alright, so it's subtracting dice instead of adding them. I'm just gonna add 4 for the first roll. For now, we'll figure out what's going on later. Okay. That is a really big crit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Don't you?
I just realized I was muted. So they saw you. They see you basically cut off their friend's head in one fell swoop. It looks like Kill Bill, so like all the blood squirts everywhere. You basically just decapitate this poor guy as he's running away.
Yep, how many of them do I see?
His head like rolls and like falls in front of their feet, and like the rest of these mooks like freak out and just start randomly firing as they're running away. So they get 2 successes as they're like firing over their shoulder and panicking and running. So I need a Dex Athletics from you.
4 successes.
Okay.
This is all I do.
So yeah, you're dodging bullets left and right. There's 3 more guys in here. There's 1 shot dead already. In a pool of blood. Thanks to random fire from Delia earlier.
Okay.
He was like, I got one.
So there's two living then.
No, there's 3. There's 1 already shot up.
Okay. All right.
And then the poor guy that you decapitated.
All right. I'm gonna go after. I'm gonna go pick them off one by one.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let any escape. That is my goal.
Just do me a favor and do like a slash roll, and then your d10s, because you got 1, 2, 3.
Whoops.
So you get 9 dice. So just do like slash roll 9d10. We'll have to figure out why it's not rolling correctly. I don't know why it's doing that. So
that
okay,
is
so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Right. I mean, they can't even succeed. What is your strength here?
Strength is 4.
Okay. So you're basically just gonna like gut the next one. Like your claws go from his back, like through his chest out the front, and like you close your hand and like pull his body forward, so he basically has like a claw marked hole in his chest. And the other two guys are still freaking out. One guy trips and falls over,
Well, he's
but
dead.
they are still gonna fire back at you. Okay, they missed both times, just firing randomly. Go ahead and give me another strength brawl.
Oh, right. I cancel this out. Just add. Oops. 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes.
Okay, so they cannot dodge that. So you will take out another one.
And then I just turn to the last one.
This guy, like, knowing he's not gonna get away, kind of collapses to his knees. He's like, please, just don't hurt me.
Alright. I'll make it easy for you. And I'm just gonna knock him unconscious.
Okay. So you slug him.
Yep.
He's not even trying to resist. He knows he's screwed
Okay.
either way. So he might as well just take his chances with you.
Yeah, I knock him unconscious so he doesn't feel a thing, and then I poke my head out the door and say, and just say, Brutus, fetch, and I point to Delia that he's sitting on.
Okay.
So he brings him
So
inside.
head in when you point. You're pointing to the unconscious one.
No, I'm pointing to Delia so that he drags her inside.
Okay. So Delia, you are getting drugged by Brutus. Are you like resisting, or you just go with the flow?
Well, am I still trying to climb the rainbow?
I mean, yeah, probably.
Then I will resist. I want to
Okay.
get the leprechaun.
All right. So give me a strength brawl because you're like Brutus already has you, so you're gonna have to struggle away.
Yeah.
And then we need an opposed strength brawl.
Another crit fail!
You're not going anywhere anyway. Brutus basically like threw you up on his back and is now carrying you in. So yeah, Brutus drags her in, no problem. She's flailing, trying to get something that you can't
I
see.
think I've started crying, and I'm like, leprechaun! I need its blood. It has green blood. You don't get it.
Okay, well, since she's still tripping balls, I'm just gonna hold this unconscious guy in the direction she's reaching for, so that she can eat him.
Okay. So you really want this leprechaun, but there's a body.
Yeah. It would,
Does this look like a leprechaun to you? Is he short? Does he have red hair? Does he have a big ass top hat and carry a lot of marshmallows? I don't think so.
I lean down and I whisper, "Yes, can't you see it?"
And I like squint my eyes.
Let's do a wits awareness.
Please let this be the one you also fail.
No.
This guy is totally a leprechaun.
Oh, thank
This
God.
MFer has a beard, the buckled shoes, everything.
It was already at the end of the rainbow. This was the side with the leprechaun. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Yeah, and then I eat him.
Okay.
I
Now,
make sure to save some of his blood though, so that I can use it for the green blood for my pictures.
okay.
What kind of house does this look like?
Is it in a
What kind
warehouse?
of? It's a warehouse, yeah. So there's like catwalks above you with like the kind of suspended office, and it looks like there's like various types of cars in different states of like disrepair. So there's some with like wheels popped off up on lifts. There's some shipping containers actually in here.
Alright, I'm just gonna say, Brutus, guard, and I'm gonna go look around, make sure that there's no I'm gonna look for a manifest, and I'm gonna look for anything nice. I'm gonna see if there's a nice car.
Yeah, there's definitely several nice cars in here.
And
Not like Bentleys or anything like that, but like there's several like brand new looking cars.
And if I find a manifest, I'm gonna check to see if these are all unregistered cars, because it looks like a chop shop.
Okay. So let's give me a wits awareness.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Give me a wits investigation, because now you're like investigating the scene.
Aww. Wits. Hold 2 dice, guys. Hey, it's as good as I can get.
Okay. So you don't see anything like a manifest. You just see like a lot of different cars hanging around.
Well, I think it's a chop shop. Do the cars have license plates?
Some of them do, some of them don't.
Alright. I will, I'm gonna go look for a nice car, and hopefully it has keys in it. And I'm gonna
Let's
drive us
see.
all home, but not before taking someone's shirt, tucking it down into a fuel tank, and then just lighting a match and letting that on fire, and then I'm booking it with I'm stuffing them all in the car, driving it outside, and then doing that so that this place burns down.
Okay, so you're putting all the guys in the car outside and then burning the building down?
No, they're staying in there. The bodies are staying in
Okay.
there. I'm
Okay, so
I'm
you
putting
and Delia...
and Brutus in the car.
Okay.
Brutus is sticking his head out the window.
Alright, so let's see. Do you find car keys? High or low, Shay?
Let's go high.
You do not find car keys.
Well, shoot.
I mean, if it's a chop shop, they probably hotwire a lot of these.
Yeah. Do some of them look hot wired? Is there one that I can that has wires hanging out? I will attempt to hot wire.
Okay, that's going to be an interesting one. Give me a... Let's do intelligence and drive.
Okay.
Also, Shay, I believe your camera is frozen.
Jeez, what the heck is going on with it? Oh, I have a huge delay too. Hang on. Alright. Did that fix it?
There you go. You're better.
Awesome. Thank you. Sorry about that. Well,
So you try to hotwire the car like in the movies, and you put the wires together, and all it does is short a fuse in the car. A light dings on the dashboard.
okay. I need to make this look like an accident. I was hoping to be able to get away from here fast because a fire would draw a lot of attention. Alright, I'm going to... I can do. I'm gonna take out the phone, and I am going to call. I'm gonna call Tanya.
All right.
And then-
Tanya,
and-
you
and
have
I'll call
you have
Sorcha as
a
well.
ton of people surrounding you, and you get a call on your cell phone, a little buzz in your pocket.
One moment. Might be emergency. I'll answer it.
Hey, are you busy?
Yeah.
Okay, I hang up. I call Sorcha.
Okay.
Apparently it wasn't an emergency. All right, now we're back to
Must be no big deal. Okay.
swords.
Sorsha, do you even have a phone?
Sorsha does not carry a phone on her. You would be
Right.
calling. You would be calling. What's her name?
The driver.
Yeah, you'd be calling my driver.
Isabella.
You'd be calling Isabella.
I call Isabella.
Okay. So you call Isabella. Isabella answers. Yes, hello.
Hey, is Sorcha busy?
I believe she's busy with 2 of her employees.
Are you busy?
I'm waiting for Miss Sorsha
Is there a
to
backup
get out of the
driver?
gallery.
You could probably call Stella.
Okay.
By the way, I don't even have to know what you just said. I totally agree. Every time I see the name, I want to do that. Stella!
All right. I go. Okay, I hang up and then I call Stella.
Okay. So you'll get a hello?
Hi. Are you busy?
Yeah?
Why is everyone busy?
Oh, yeah? What?
Hello.
Hi!
Are you busy?
Yes? Oh, what?
Are you
Oh,
even
Stella.
awake?
It's her day off, poor thing.
I'm with Sorsha right now.
Stella's not with them.
Oh, wait, I thought
No, it's
her
Johan.
name was...
It's Johan and Marla.
Ah, okay.
Because you said
I call Johan and Marla.
because you said Isabella was my driver.
You're right.
today.
You're right.
Stella,
You're right. I'm sorry. I got mixed up. I forgot it was not Stella. I thought Stella was in the office.
Yeah, no, Stella.
Okay.
Stella's not there. You said she had the day off.
Yes. So Stella does have the day off. So Stella answers and is like, "Yes, hello."
Hi. Are you busy?
I thought you were just playing it that she was half awake.
No. So she says, "No, not really. Did you need help?"
Yes. I will compensate you for your time. I know this is sudden. I need help cleaning up a mess, and I can't seem to get this car to work.
Okay. Did you want me to call like a tow truck or maybe
No,
somebody to jump the car?
No. I don't suppose you happen to know how to drive a car that has no keys, do you?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Well, boss's sister is high off her tits.
High off of mental illness. Life.
So in answer to your question, I've never tried to drive a car without keys before.
Okay, I just realized you could probably bring a car, couldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I could.
That'd probably work better.
Where are you?
I will send you the address.
Okay.
Um,
And we're gonna meet there?
I need you to pick up Delia and I would like to be able to get out of here quickly.
Okay. Like, you can definitely tell, like, she lets it, like, drag off and, like, is waiting for you to potentially answer more questions. And after, like, a 10-second wait, figures out, like, you're not going to give her any more information and just kind of hangs up the phone and is like, well, I guess I'm just going to this address. So it'll take her about half an hour, 40 minutes to get there. But you'll hear a car pulling up outside.
I get the place set up to cover any tracks.
Okay, so how are you setting up for this fire?
Is
the biggest thing.
I take like a tie from someone if they're wearing a tie or a shirt or something, and I just like roll it up and I just feed it down one of the gas pipes, and I'm just creating a fuse.
Okay. So are you doing this to just one car? Are you doing this to a lot of cars?
I'm gonna do this.
We're trying to push them together.
I'm gonna do this to one car, with all their bodies near it, so it's gonna look like they just got exploded because they were being dumb.
Okay. So you stack all the bodies together. You get the tie in the exhaust or the gas pipe, and you hear a car pull up out front.
I make sure that Delia and Brutus are tucked in that car. Before I do this, I go back in, light my fuse, and bolt it out of there.
Okay. So outside, Stella, like, opens the door, like, lets you in the car, goes around to the driver's seat, turns the car, starts pulling away, and there's, like, a boom, like, and Stella kind of, like, looks around and freaks out and, like, steps a little bit too heavy on the gas and peels out. And away you go.
Yep. On the way back, I'm just like, sorry, she kind of was, and I just gesture to her in this condition when I found her.
Where am I taking you to, miss? She looks really nervous.
I would like to go home.
And where is home?
Let's take Delia home. I promised I would compensate you. What would be an appropriate compensation for this?
To me! And that will heal my robot arm and turn me back into a human.
Maybe we should find Stella a leprechaun.
I think she already ate one. I'm not sure what she's seeing right now.
Ah, wise child. I am the old person who is in charge here. The blind person who knows things and reads cards.
So Stella says, kind of like stumbling over her words, like, I know your kind deals in, like, favors.
You're cutting out. You're cutting out.
I'm sorry, can you hear me?
No, I said Stella.
Ah.
You said she was stumbling over her words.
So you saying that kind of makes her stumble over her words even more, and she's like,
You're breaking up.
You want a favor to redeem?
Yes. Would you be able to put in a good word with Miss Sorsha?
I can do that. What would you like me to tell her?
Just that I took good care of you and her sister.
Sorsha is my sister, yes.
Yes, I can. Do you want me to, Do you want to, like, borrow my bed? I know you had the day off. Sorry about that.
Take it.
It says, no. So it's okay.
Okay.
Stella, you're always welcome in my bed. All 4 of you.
And a leprechaun too.
And the leprechaun. Even though he is dead and in my tummy.
So Stella kind of blushes a little bit. She says, "Thank you, Miss Delia."
Oh, you're welcome. It is no problem at all. I'm petting a cat right now.
Okay. So first, you guys will drop Delia off back at the Haven. And then where did you? Once you have her settled down in bed, where did you want to go, Lucia?
I'm gonna thank Stella for her time, and I feel like I have to watch the Malkavian that is like falling apart physically.
That is currently.
She's probably like out of her bed as soon as you leave the room, and is now trying to like paint on her walls or something. I'm sure.
I make sure she doesn't get into trouble.
I'm taking my bed sheets and also the curtains and the drapes, and I'm like pinning them on the ceiling to make it all like drapey and cool. It looks pretty cool, but it's my bed sheets and my drapes and clothes, and I'd probably try and go grab Sorka's bed sheets too.
Okay.
And drapes. And all
Okay,
of the ones
so
in the
Lucia,
house.
you will return to Delia leaving Sorcha's room with her sheets.
Oh.
Now let's cut to Sorcha. You just finished up. What are you up to?
Well, if everything's done and the business transactions are concluded, she'll finish up with her herd and head back to the limo.
Okay. Once you head back to the limo, where would you like to go? When you get outside, Isabella does say, like, Miss Sorcha, Lucia did call and asked me if I was busy, and I told her I was waiting for you, and she hung up. So you may want to reach out?
Just immediately just stress lines. I was having such a good night.
I can connect it to the Bluetooth in the car so you'll be able to speak to her.
Yes, get on the line with her right now.
So once she gets you settled in the car, she'll dial on the car's phone.
She's gonna check her purse and make sure her gun is loaded.
Okay.
I will.
All right, so we'll see. Your phone buzzes. Zzz.
All right, I answer it, and I'm gonna try to keep the Malkavian still enough that I can brace her arm back into place.
Okay. Okay.
Hello,
So
your host's
Delia.
there.
What in the actual fuck is going on?
Oh well,
That hurts my leg.
that's your arm.
That's my leg. My arm is a robot arm.
That's your robot arm.
Focus. What's
The
going
robots
on?
can't feel pain.
Well, I was patrolling and I heard some gunfire and I went to investigate and Delia was in a bit of a
She's having an episode.
Yes.
I'll be right there.
I cleaned up.
Everything?
Yes. Also, I would like you to know that Stella has been quite helpful. Very helpful.
Good to know.
She made this significantly easier. I don't think I would have been able to get out of there with as quickly without her.
I certainly don't believe that's true. You're not giving yourself enough credit, but I will take it to heart.
Okay.
Isabella, drive back to the Haven.
I think the sparkly red
Yes,
dress
miss.
would look good on the fan.
I'm gonna try to medicine.
So she's hearing the call because it's on Bluetooth as well. So Isabella definitely speeds up pretty. She's not like peeling out in the limo, but she's
moving with
definitely like,
urgency.
yes.
Good.
Stop looking at my cat.
So you get back, you run inside. Lucia will have made like a makeshift splint for Delia. In fact, let's do an intelligence medicine roll, Lucia.
Intelligence medicine. Woo! Oh gosh. I'm going to willpower that.
Okay.
Now my arm is made of wood.
There you go.
Two.
Much better.
2 successes.
Okay. So she's basically got like 2 pieces of a broom that are duct taped to her arm and like holding it out in place for now.
When you come in, I'm probably going like, "Pooh!" Or as best as I can, I'm like, "Pooh!"
Oh, and your bed sheets and some of your dresses are attached to the ceiling with her own bed sheets and dresses.
And
What
drapes.
the hell
And
is
drapes.
going on here?
I don't know. She said something about leprechauns, and when I got her back here, she was dressing the house.
It's called art, Mrs. And I now have brooms for my arms.
Sorka will walk over to her sister. What are you doing?
Oh, hello. We were just talking about you. All good things, all good things.
And you decided to use my dresses?
I did. Yes, I thought that they would add some pizzazz.
Remember when we established boundaries?
Slightly.
That included not using my things in your art.
But you let me wear your dress last week.
Yes, I let you. Did you ask to use my dresses tonight?
Actually, you told me I could.
No, I did not.
Yes. I went into your room, and I saw the painting of you, and it said, "Hey, you can use the dresses." Just like that, in my voice and everything.
And you see how that doesn't make any sense, correct?
I just thought you were good at impressions.
No. Take my dresses down and bring them back.
One second, let me consult.
One moment, please.
I think I should take pictures of them.
Sorka will give her a very firm slap across the face to snap her out of it.
All right. Give me a strength melee. And if you're not just going to take the slap, Delia, give me a dex athletics.
Can I instead do it as intimidation to not actually inflict harm, but to just exert my will upon her?
Sure.
You know how just the stern parental strike where it's just like, this isn't to hurt you, this is to reinforce that you are in trouble. Okay. I'm going to put Shadow Cloak on it as well to just make this seem much more menacing. And so that'll add 2 dice. Intimidation. But I'll put strength in there since I am being physical. But I don't want to inflict any harm. willpower. That didn't work.
It subtracts them when you add dice.
Huh. It was working.
Again, I don't know what's wrong with the sheets. I could have sworn that this worked just fine, like
It
our
was
first
working
session, our
before.
second session.
Mhm.
I don't know what's up with the sheets now, but that's
Alright.
why we had to roll Shay's dice the way we did earlier.
Okay. I mean, I thought it worked when I did it. When I did it during the art show, I thought it worked. So that's still very strange.
Yep, I don't know.
Did it work? Was I just imagining things, or did I short?
Maybe you rolled less and didn't realize.
Yeah, I was
it.
like, did I short sell myself and not realize? Persuasion, charisma. No, it
Does
looks
my
like
internet-
it worked.
Does my internet suck or is the stream blurry?
It might be your internet.
The stream was blurry. I actually had to change it to 720. Like, once I changed it off auto, it looks fine now.
It's like I have a consistent 6K bandwidth right now,
Okay.
so I don't think it's on my end.
Never mind.
Sorry, let me finish this roll, and I'm just gonna throw 2 dice on top of it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why it did that. So, wow. Okay. Let's see what I get before I willpower. 2 successes. Yeah, I'm gonna willpower the 3.
Okay.
Or, yeah, it would be 3. So that would make it 3 successes. And just for good measure, because she is serious, I will re-roll again and wrap up those 2. Alright.
Or you will not.
No, I will not. So it's 3 successes.
Okay, so Delia. Give me a willpower check.
How do I do that?
So roll as many d10s as you have willpower.
Including the ones that I've marked off or no?
Your willpower total. So if you have 5 boxes there, you would roll 5 dice.
Okay. Three.
Okay. So your sister lays the smack down, and it kind of like snaps you out of it. And you gather your willpower and break through your bane severity, and you become lucid again.
What happens when? So, do you like remember your whenever they happen or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll just like. blink
So
my
everything
eyes.
that happened, you believe it happened. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So like the leprechaun, the rainbow, the lights, all that stuff happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, fine.
Good.
Sit down.
You didn't cause any lasting damage out there, did you?
I killed our neighbors. They were very rude.
Just gonna turn. look
And
at
I ate a leprechaun.
Lucia.
That might have lasting effects in the future. Because I heard that they're lucky. I didn't hear. I know they're lucky.
You both understand that
Iris.
we are supposed to be keeping a low profile, yes?
When I got
I-
there, I saw her running out of a warehouse with her arm dangling like this. And so I had Brutus sit on her while I went and I cleaned up inside. There were 5 in total.
Yeah, to be fair, the army shot at me first. So,
They were all mortal. I made sure that they looked like they were working in a chop shop, taking apart cars. So I made sure that one of those cars accidentally exploded from their carelessness.
I take the dresses down and I just hand them to Sorka as I'm doing it. And there are probably like 15 of them.
I can just see it now. You have like the "I'm sorry" expression, you know.
The like dog one that just like
I'll just take my dresses back and say, well, as long as there's nothing else I need to worry about tonight.
I think I covered everything.
we just gotta figure out what nation those people were from because there were lots of them. They need to update their census.
I had Stella swing by and carry Brutus and her and myself away as quickly as possible, so...
She was very helpful. She told me to. She told us to put in a good word with you.
Oh, and here's the address in case you were curious about any other criminal activity going on in the area.
I'll take the address down and make a note to do damage control for that later.
Sounds good. All right. Did anybody have anything else they wanted to do this night?
I want to plan with Miss Tanya about going to Elysium.
Okay.
I think Stella's pleased. She got her exercise in for the day and has already begun to map out territory.
You could call Miss Tanya, but she's not with you guys at the moment.
I will call her.
So your phone
Ring.
buzzes again.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. Hello.
Oh, Miss Tanya, what do your cards say?
What do you need?
I wanted to figure out what we were going to do about the party. What we were going to wear, what time we should leave, if we want to get dinner beforehand.
Well, you have the Queen of Wands. And that is a very auspicious card, if I may say so.
A very suspicious card, I see.
That is you right there with the pretty red dress. I'm showing you on my picture phone.
Oh. Oh, we switched to FaceTime? Okay. Oh.
You are determined. You are here to see through your creative visions and life purpose.
That's what I did tonight.
Now, this is the fun part, because now that you're actually on a video call, you probably see that she has 2 bullet holes in her, and as she's flailing her arm around, you can see the 2 pieces of broom attached with the duct tape.
Darling, what did you do?
So you see there was this leprechaun, right?
Well, yeah. No, I did art. New exhibit. New ideas. New inspiration. But so the cards are saying I should wear a red dress to the party?
Right. And it definitely does not say to be bold in your undertakings and actions. Nope. That's not your card. No. How are things back at home, if I may ask?
They're good. I just got in trouble with Sorka because I pinned her dresses to the ceiling.
Right.
Just that statement.
Well, you make what plans you think we need to make, and I'll just add to them when I return. Shouldn't be too much longer.
Okay. We're not actually at the meeting place, though. We're at my house. Oh. I can't hear anyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, wait.
Hello?
Oh, now I can. I don't know what happened.
Hello?
Hi.
Having all kinds of
We
fun
broke
computer
up for a
problems
second.
tonight.
What'd you say, Tanya? Miss Tanya, I'm sorry.
You make plans. You figure everything out. Now I'll add to it when I return. Yeah. That's it. That's all I said.
Okay. And I just wanted to let you know that we are at my house.
Your house. Excellent. Well,
Wait, let me check with Sorka. Sorka!
Yes.
Is it okay if Miss Tanya comes over?
Why would she need permission?
Because this is our house and not the meeting place.
Fine. She is
Yes,
welcome.
that's fine. And that you are welcome.
I shall see you soon.
Alrighty. And then I hang up.
As I was saying.
Mm.
Eventually I'll go over to their house.
Hey, did
Right,
you want to come to the party? And Lucia?
Sorry, what?
Did you guys want to come to the party?
Oh, are we invited now?
Yes.
Fine. If it'll keep you out of trouble.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, it's this Saturday. At Elysium. And wear red.
Another Elysium.
Yes, I'm meeting with Poppy.
I think I'll skirt away from her at the party, but okay.
Pourquoi?
What's that mean?
Why?
Oh. As I understand it, sometimes those with your capabilities can see a little deeper into what I've done. I'm just playing it safe.
Better safe than sorry.
I like my aura kept to myself,
Alrighty.
at least most of the time, until I want to show it right before the kill.
That was... I forgot the word for it. But... cinematic?
Yeah.
No. Cool.
It's easier to hunt that way.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So, Sorka, you know that red dress that I pinned up to the ceiling?
You want to borrow it?
Yes.
I feel like I should make you wear the ugly brown one now.
But the card said I need to wear red.
Oh, did they now? You're definitely going in brown. Then she smirks and hands over the red dress.
Actually, still wrong if I wear brown. And I grab the red dress. So I think we should all match. Go with a matching team. So that people can be like, oh, no, people are all together. Right, Miss Tanya?
She said she would show up eventually.
I mean, I guess we could say she's like coming now. So like she'll walk through the door.
Right, Miss Tanya? Door opens.
I feel like that's appropriate for Miss Tanya.
Whatever you're saying about me, it's true.
See, We should all match.
We could be like superheroes.
Isn't that what
Does
we
it-
are?
Does it have to be a dress?
No,
I don't
It
have
could be
any
a-
dresses.
it could be a sparkly red suit.
I don't have any suits.
We can get you one,
Okay.
right? We can,
Probably.
Sorka.
I don't really want to match. I only do black.
We could like a red necklace.
Fine. Find one, and I'll make it so.
Haha. Also, since I set up this lovely opportunity for us, at some point we should discuss our plans.
Well, I guess I can hold off eating until after the party.
Well, it's not tonight.
Yeah. But I should hold off on eating.
Oh, you mean eating
Yes.
yeah, probably. Like, do you plan on like killing it?
At some point I'd like to.
I would too, but it's okay.
It's been a
I would
long
prefer to do
time.
the dude that we have in the cellar, so.
We were told not to.
Not yet. I can wait.
I do enjoy his
They can-
company. He's a good listener.
Are we gonna make these plans or what? Because, yeah, it would be nice to know what's going on other than party.
Why are we going to this party? We just went to one last week.
Make connections. Establish status. Get information. You know, all the stuffs that you do when you go to the place that you're trying to infiltrate. From the inside.
Social stuff isn't really my thing.
Well then,
Dancing was
bodyguard.
fun though. Yes, I can bodyguard and dance.
When am I going to become less holy?
So
You
that
already
all
have
depends
to
on
train.
you. You can heal the superficial damage, which are the bullet wounds, with blood. The lethal damage is going to take longer.
You think it will be done before Saturday?
Hang on just a second.
Just fill it in with silly putty.
That would be fun.
What does Blood Potency 2 do for me?
So blood potency is basically how much blood you can spend in a given turn. So if you had celerity, for example, you could burn for using your celerity, and then you would also be able to use a blood buff at the same time.
I thought it did something for like something specific for powers, like major.
Well, I mean, it
powers.
affects powers a lot. It's basically like your generation, how many generations removed from Caine you are. Your blood potency goes up as you get closer and closer to Caine.
I was gonna say we don't.
Here it is. There's a 1 die power bonus for having a blood potency of 2.
Where? Right now, I don't actually have any plans for Elysium yet.
Nope.
OOC, so
Okay. So if you want to wait for the information on the ship, it's going to take about 3 days before you actually get a call back.
Okay.
If you want to go to Elysium, it would be the day after that.
that we'll come up with a plan then.
You will be able to heal your wounds by then. Okay.
Cool. And I'll just lay low for the other few days.
So, did you have anything else that you wanted to do this evening, or can we just skip to you getting the phone call about the boat?
Let's skip. I don't have
Ship.
any plans.
It's a ship. Okay, so we'll skip the rouse checks for now. But you will get a call that one of your retainers will pick up, Sorsha. And they will hold the phone for you as usual. And the only thing that's really said is the package has arrived.
Good to hear.
Go ahead.
Where should we pick it up?
They'll give you the information about the docking location and the number.
Wonderful. I'll send a runner to gather the letter.
Excellent. And they hang up. So, what is the plan as far as who you're going to get to attack the ship, and how are you planning on defending it?
The plan is to make another call out and pass this information along to some low-level gang with a very ambitious price tag on completing the job. So, like, the way it would be for, like, most established groups, it wouldn't be enough for them to pay attention to, but it would be enough for an ambitious up-and-coming group to be like, holy shit, that's a lot of money. That's enough for us to put our, to really put our names out there. And so we want to get somebody who's going to be fairly unestablished and will be missed when they get killed off, and that they're not, the most capable group because they're newly established. And then, to defend it, it's probably just us.
Okay.
Because we gotta be seen protecting the place. So
We need to figure out a reason why we're there.
That is very true.
Oh,
But we could always discuss that later.
No. That's a great point. If you bring that up in character, Sorsha will say that she will arrange for her own art, or first for her sister's art, the recently sold art, to have been shipped out of that same dock. So finding out that there's a potential burglary with her own stuff, will be in the area to prevent that.
Very smart, because that'll give you a reason to investigate the theft.
Yep, a
Claws
very
or
real
no
alibi.
claws, fangs or no fangs. Can I have them out?
So does that mean? Sorry, my AirPods died, so you're gonna hear my normal phone quality. Does that mean that? Did they give us a day that it's going to arrive? Is that what they meant by the package has arrived? That, like, the ship's
They basically told you when it got there. So 3 days from when everything else went down, the ship actually arrived.
Okay, so it's before Elysium party?
Yes, it's a day
Okay.
before the Elysium.
Cool.
Yep, which means we'll hit it. There'll be enough time for people to talk about our job, and then we will be at Elysium.
Oh, and then we'll be praised, and the party will be for us. I'm kidding.
Could be. But
Possibly.
claws, no claws.
But cool.
No, we're here to kill them.
I like your claws.
No survivors, no witnesses.
Alright.
That'll be fun.
All right, so I think we will start next session with
The claw.
you all getting onto the boat with the claws.
Sounds good.
Big meaty claw.
Mhm.
So everybody can send me their preparations for a fight.
Yeah.
Cool. So
Alright.
I'll have to do a whole spread for that. I'm telling you, it's gonna be.
I have to freaking.
Intense.
Gonna have lots of cards I need to check.
I still have to
Blackjack and
change.
hookers.
I still have to change the merits and flaws that we talked about last time, Reese.
That's fine. Again, you haven't used it yet anyway, so it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, I know. I just meant I still have to change it, as in like
Mhm.
redistribute everything. But
I get you.
I probably should have done that over the 2 weeks, but I was busy.
Yeah, I hear you there. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I think that is our game for this evening.
Yes.
So come back next week and watch them get murdered on the water.
All right.
Murder on the ball.
I didn't die tonight.
On the water.
You did not die tonight.
Oh, you tried, baby.
You sure did. You
Hey,
even got
I
a robot around a
tried.
leprechaun.
To eat a leprechaun and make friends with our neighbors.
By shooting them. By breaking
They
in
shot
and
me
shooting.
first.
Leprechauns aren't very tasty, I'll have you know.
Delia, begs to differ.
Alrighty. Y'all have a great night. We'll see you all tomorrow for Tomb of Annihilation. And have a good one. We're going to head out. Bye-bye.